I haven't read this much into it, so we're going to read it live and just see. Yeah, so the Fugees rapper, Pras, that's how you pronounce it, right?
I guess.
Pras, it has to be Pras, found guilty in illegal foreign influence scheme.
That's what y'all calling it?
Don't worry, we're about to trade him for Brittany Griner. So, Mr. Michel took orders and millions of dollars from a Malaysian financier who sought to gain political influence in the U.S. This is by the New York Times, by the way, if you want to scroll down. Yeah, so Fugees, like people that made Ready or Not, had Lauryn Hill in the group, most notably. Crazy.
I'm going to say this real quick in case there's somebody else out there that thought the same thing I did when you first heard Fuji. Not the Fuji ball. That's exactly what I thought of the first time I heard Fuji. Maybe that's my age
Uncultured,
showing.
man. Unreal.
That's just my age showing a little bit, okay?
That's unreal, the Fugees.
That was the first thing I thought. Okay. I used to want them things.
Founding member of the Fugees group, the hip-hop group, the Fugees, was found guilty in a federal court on Wednesday of orchestrating a sprawling international conspiracy that used millions of dollars worth of foreign money. Yo, this shit's funny. I'm sorry, this is like actual big crime shit. For illegal lobbying and campaign contributions. The rapper, Pras, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name, has been accused of attempting $865,000 from Lo Taegyo, a Malaysian financier, and giving that money to a network of straw donors who used it to make campaign contributions to former President Barack Obama in 2012. I'm not going to discuss on corruption in our government.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, help. Mr. Michel was also accused by prosecutors of trying to convince the Trump administration and Justice Department to drop federal investigations into Mr. Lo related to embezzlement, as well as assisting China in its efforts to have a Chinese descent brought back to China, according to the Justice Department. So this dude was not only working with Malaysia, but also working with China.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, wow. This is crazy. What's even crazier is, like, you know, you hear of these, like, you know, artists and stuff, like, doing illegal stuff. But, like, this is, like, this is crazy stuff.
Yeah.
He received millions of dollars for his part in the schemes, was convicted of 10 criminal counts, including money laundering, illegal lobbying, witness tampering. This dude's, like, an actual, like, warlord, and campaign finance violations, according to court records. He faces a maximum possible sentence of 20 years. Huh? Maximum of 20?
I thought that would have been minimum, I ain't gonna lie. Look.
Yeah, so did I. I read that sentence and it didn't click. He's only getting 20 years?
Here's my thing, though. Parents want to talk all this mess about all artists nowadays. Look what yours is doing!
These were mid-90s, bro.
Dude!
Yeah, ours are like maybe selling coke on the corner. Our artists are selling coke.
Yours is going against the government, dude.
I
think there's a big difference here, bro.
Y'all's is helping China, bro. All right, scroll down.
What the
hell? Today's verdict demonstrates that anyone who engages in unlawful foreign-sponsored efforts to influence American officials or elections or criminal justice will be brought to justice. Yeah, okay.
Oh, good.
Then arrest every single person in Congress.
Actually.
If that's what your actual message is. Okay. Followed an extensive trial that included testimony from several big names in entertainment and political circles, including Leonardo DiCaprio and Jeff Sessions. Where did these people... DiCaprio testified that Mr. Lowe seemed to be a legitimate businessman years ago. Oh, DiCaprio's involved. When he said he wanted to donate to the Obama campaign. And Mr. Sessions testified about his knowledge of the Chinese extradition efforts. So DiCaprio's actually, like, directly involved. He testified. That's crazy.
Holy.
All right, scroll down.
This got hilarious.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Jesus.
Mr. Lowe, is known as Joe Lowe, is a fugitive and has been wanted by law enforcement in the United States and Malaysia for his role in the theft of $4.5 billion for a Malaysia sovereign wealth fund. Oh my God.
This is insane.
The Fugees guy conspired with this guy to funnel millions of dollars of Mr. Lowe's money into the 2012 U.S. presidential election as I can't say that, sorry. Legitimate campaign contributions, all while concealing the true source of the money. Dude, our government is so fucked. Oh my god. They're accepting money from this dude that stole $4.5 billion. I don't care what side you're on. That's crazy. The indictment accused Mr. Michel and Mr. Lowe of concealing the scheme from Obama administration and federal regulators. I guess they didn't know. That sounds like bullshit. Oh, we concealed where the money's coming from. They don't know. They're just taking it. That sounds like bullshit, but okay. Mr. Michel played a central role in a wide-ranging conspiracy to improperly influence top government officials. Dude, this dude is like an actual threat. Scroll down. Mr. Michel also began to engage in undisclosed lobbying campaigns at the orders of Mr. Lowe and a Chinese government official. Yeah, so he's using his influence and stuff to engage in undisclosed lobbying campaigns by Malaysia and China. Mr. Lowe wanted to have his embezzlement investigation dropped, obviously, and the Chinese official asked Mr. Lowe to help them get a Chinese descendant extradited. Mr. Michel did not manage to sway U.S. officials on either matter, court records show. Okay. Holy shit.
That was a lot more than I thought it would be.
Oh my god, it came out 4 years ago.
What?
Fugees rapper Pras and financier charged in a illegal scheme. Oh my god, he was charged 4 years. It took 4 years. Thanks, New York Times. I don't even care to read this. All that matters is that article came out 4 years ago, almost to the day. It took 4 years for this shit to be solved. 4 years. We are so screwed as a government. That this court case takes 4 years. Holy shit.
What is happening to this world?
This is just more proof. More proof that, one, you don't know who you think people are.
No.
Two, I don't know if this Pras dude was like known as like a good guy. I don't know.
Right.
But regardless, I can guarantee you didn't think he was going to be on fucking money laundering with China. But also that you cannot believe anything that you see about the government. Cannot believe it. It doesn't matter what side you're on. Wake up. Realize that both sides are heavily corrupt and your vote means nothing.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. This kind of reminds me of Cat Williams a little bit, right? And I say that because have you seen his newest special?
No.
No? Alright, I seen like just a little bit of it, right? And he was talking about how you realize there's no more conspiracies coming out anymore because the truth is scary enough.
True.
And it was like, I don't want to think anymore.
Well, that's the thing. Is anything even a conspiracy anymore? Or is like...
You don't know what's the truth or what's a lie.
Is it all just a little bit of truth in everything?
Yeah.
And it just kind of gets written off because it's like 90% false, but like 10% of it's like, by the way, this is real. But
this happened, but like
it's going to get written
off.
It's going to get written off
so...
because as a conspiracy and get your video taken down because you talk about a map. Okay. Shout out. Shout out YouTube. Fuck you. Don't believe anything you see. Also, it takes 4 years to get this shit going through. So, just imagine how long the Trump case is going to take in that case. You're not going to hear the end of the Trump case until it's like 2035, bro.
Bro, by the time the whole Trump case comes to a close or anything like that, I would have had kids by then.
Oh yeah.
I feel like my kids will probably be like in 3 at that time. Like, dude.
By the time we hear what happens in the Trump case, Trump's youngest son is going to be able to run for president.
Yeah.
His youngest son was like 15 years.